Pro Dumpster Diver back at it again today, guys. I'm going to recharge this phone real quick. All of this of what you see is basically different control boards. So some of these are from desktop computers, some of them are for laptop computers, some of them are from radio. Now, just browsing through this, what can you clearly see? We can see we got some SD chips here. These would basically be used for the cable boxes. It looks like right here, we actually have some laptop RAM. Let's see if we can find the size of it there. It's a 4 gig. Don't know what that would be, but it says 4 gig on it, okay? We got a few other things. We can see a lot of capacitor pieces here. I just picked this up from someone right now, and I'm putting it through. What we can clearly do is we see a lot of chips here. This is very good. We see a lot of crystals, which are here. If I can pull this up, you got 1, 2, 3, 4 very large chips. Got one very large crystal right there. You have another chip right here. Got this little piece here as well. Okay, what else do we actually have here? We have what looks like a phone. Might be something else there. Now those do have smaller chips in it. Now let's look at a bigger piece right here. Okay, what do we see? We have a lot of chips on this. We have some crystals. We have some capacitors, some smaller components, which are pretty good, okay? Now, many of the capacitors that you actually see are still very good. Now, look at this here. Here's one of the reasons why a lot of you guys say, hey, John, double check your stuff, and I appreciate the comments on it. So you see this? This is a very large board with a lot of relays. Now, these relays, as I was told, actually contain silver. Okay, so I do want to check that out right now. You have a lot of, you have a crystal here, chip there, probably some gold there, some MLCCs going all around. But if these do, and here's the thing, like, if you take this up and try to use it, you would have to chisel it out. If I chisel it out, I'll break it and I can extract the silver. But how much silver does this have in it, right? Like I'd have to break one out and see, maybe half a gram or so, 35 cents a piece. But these are a long, like I'd say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. So 24 and 2 is 48. On top of that, you got these capacitors on the side, which are huge. So this one board has a lot of scrap in it. Now, here's the difference. It's gonna take time to do all of this. I'm being honest. I might be here till 10 o'clock. Okay, it's probably like 7:50. I might be here till 10 o'clock doing this. Here's the thing. After I get done with all of this, I'm gonna put all of it, I'm gonna see if all of it can fit inside of this little dollar store container. If it can, that would be absolutely amazing. Now, I'm looking at some of this. We do have some gold fingers, you know, which are good. We do have this board here. Now, as you can see, it's got some good chips on it. You have a crystal here, which is very, very good. Now, you have something like this. You're probably saying, well, that's trash right there. And it might be, but these pieces here, I have to see what these big tri pieces are. They might be worth something. If they're worth 50 cents, I'll put them up on eBay. You never know. Again, you never know. Okay, got another piece there. Let's see what we got here. This looks like it might be from something. Now, we do have some capacitors on this sucker here. All right, let me zoom. And look at those. We got some capacitors on here, and that is a transformer. Now, that's a thermistor. I don't know what this is from. I don't think it's from a microwave, because that would have definitely been much bigger. This is definitely some old tech. This is very, oh, wait, no, we got gold. This is very old tech, though. So, again, this is why you always have to double check your stuff. You always have to double check it right now, okay? I got some chips on this, which are pretty good. Okay, which is very, again, that's why you double, whoa, I don't know what these are. I know those are old LEDs. Those are switches that plug into things, but this might actually go. Again, don't know, have to double check. All right, have some capacitors on that, but not much, okay? Older piece, very nice. Look at this, look at the size of those capacitors. Very, very nice. Got some good chips on this. I'm liking this. This is very good. This is very good. All right, looks like we got a computer piece here. There might be a large chip under that. Got some old relays in there, which are pretty good. Oh, let's see what we got here. 025 output. This might be from an installation. Do not know. Do not know, you never know. Okay, let's see what else we got in here right now. Some older stuff there. So this is looking pretty good. So what I'm gonna do, and again, we have some old SD cards, and I'm not gonna put this in the scrap. I'm gonna pull out the gold piece out of that with a pliers, okay? And then we got a lot of scrap to go in. So all of the scrap I'm gonna get here today, I'm gonna end up putting it into this container, and then I'm gonna do another video and show you guys how much we actually got. We'll skin it out on a piece of some paper, and we'll basically see right now what do we have. Looks like, yeah, we got, that's a nice chip right there. You can see the gold on that. This is looking very, very good right now. A lot of it is a bit of weight, but again, you never know. So I know you guys like these kind of vids where you get to see the before and after, the massive amount of boards we have here. I probably have, there's more than 40 boards here. There's more than 50. There's probably 100 boards in total. When I'm done, I am going to get the container and I'm gonna scan it out on a white piece of paper to show you how much this is actually technically worth. I would take the relays, but to be honest, those are gonna end up taking up a lot of space inside of the container, so I don't wanna do that because that's a lot of relays and I don't know how much silver is in it. So I will break up those and I will see where the silver is. If it's substantial, I'll keep it, I guess. We'll go ahead and check it out. We may have more chips here than just regular gold scrap, which is good, all right? Check on the prices there. I did not get this from eBay. I just drove and met someone with this, so this is pretty good. This is a lot of boards right now, a lot. I can see that's a car radio right there. You guys are gonna point that out in the comment section. I see that, John, yeah. But again, remember, we got silver ribbons from car radios, okay? Those car radios do have silver ribbon in them. And we ended up getting about 3-point-something pounds off of that, so you never know, and this got chips in its own. We'll dig this out. I might be here, I don't wanna be here too long, but the longer I'm here, the more I get, which is basically money right now, okay? Now, you guys want specifics. I paid about $40, $50 for this just now, okay? And so what I'm looking at is I gotta make sure I make my money when it comes to capacitors, when it comes to the chips. Right now, if you go online, a pound of IC chips, which are basically like these guys right there, may cost you upwards of about $30 a pound, okay? Again, that's what it basically is for eBay, you never know. However, when you melt the chips down and you get the gold out of them, the ratio is 422 grams to 1 gram of gold. Okay, so basically and the pound is about 454 grams, so 1 pound of chips to 1 gram of gold. Now here's the thing, we do have a lot of chips here, and I might come out with about 2 or 3 pounds. But here's the best part, there's other scrap here, such as palladium scrap, a lot of MLCCs in here, and then we still have the other cards, all right? So I'm gonna go through this, tip this up, I will post this video up, and then I'm gonna do another video with how much we actually got. Now what I'm looking at is hopefully I can actually fill this entire bottle with scrap, and this will have all the scrap in it, which we'll do out later. All right guys, this is a lot to do today. Pro Dumpster Diver is out.